If you really love me the way you say you do, if you love me half as much as I love you, you would pluck a planet from the sky. You would use a star to dot the I in I love you. That is what you'd do. You'd take a dreary day and you would paint it blue. If you love me unconditionally, these are the things that you would do for me. Because I need you like a fish needs a sea, like a fire needs oxygen, like a flower needs a bee. And if you really cared for me, you'd let me video you while you wee. Standing up in the bath, I shouldn't even have to ask. Perhaps you'd even store a little more in a flask. These are just the things that people do when the love for one another is true. But we go together like a cracker and brie, like racism and ignorance, like bling and R&B. And if you really want to show you care, you let me wear your underwear when we visit your mum. It's a bit of harmless fun. I just like talking about your childhood with some lace between my buns. There's no reason for a big to-do if your love for one another is true. But we go together like a bird in a nest, like internet and porn, like guns in the US. And if you love me like you say you do, you'd purchase 40 cockatoo and teach them to fly in formation in the sky, and shit the words Tim is God on my ex-girlfriend's Hyundai. Sure, it might be easier with doves, but shirking challenges is not what love's all about. Love is not all wine and roses. Sometimes it's handcuffs and cheese. No one said love is for free. And if you agree with that, you'd sing me passages from the Koran wearing nothing but a Bob the Builder hat to the tune of Waltzing Matilda. I just love the combination of Islam, nationalism and build-up. Yeah, Islam, nationalism, and a little bitty builder. Yeah, I fucking love it. Yeah, Islam. I'm Bob the fucking Builder. Yeah. Tick needs a talk, like bananas need pajamas, like a nun needs cock. And if you wanna put your love for me first, you wouldn't go through childbirth, you'd agree to adopt so that you could stay thin. We'll get a Chinese kid, it could teach us Mandarin. And communists don't make as much noise, and they're really good at sharing their toys. Because I dig you like an Aussie digs pies, like born again stick Jesus, like Jesus dug guys. And if you love me just a modicum, you'd softly rub my perineum and stick a finger at my bum as I'm about to come. I've heard it's quite acceptable and reasonably fun. Not that I'm saying that I'd want you to, but hypothetically it's something you might do if you love me unconditionally, like letting me video you while you wee, assuming there's nothing worth watching on TV.